You are looking at something as rare as rain in the desert. The Velar name goes back to the 1960s when it was used as an alias to disguise the original Range Rover prototypes. As such, Velar is the oldest name in the Range Rover lineup. This is the fourth Range Rover that sits right in between the Sport and Evoque. It is the most stylish Range Rover with a focus on form rather than function. It's still bristling with the tech, but the Velar is a design-led car and faces some serious competition from the Porsche Macan, BMW X3 and Mercedes GLC. From its sparkling paint to its darked out wheels and trim, the Velar evokes the sportiness of its big brother Range Rover. The 22-inch wheels give it a very custom look, while the character styling lines, they give it a squinty-eyed sizzle, and as a result, the Velar easily draws attention. One of the most fantastic design elements is its pop-out door handles. When the Velar is locked, you have a very smooth, clean surface on the doors, and when it is unlocked, they are deployed for use. Just like that. They are reminiscent of the late 80s Honda Accord's headlight, but of course more classier. And at night, when you open the doors, the puddle lights, they project the silhouette of the Velar as if you needed to be reminded of what you are driving. The highlights of the Range Rover Velar is its interior. It's something that you have never seen in an SUV before. It showcases the next wave of Range Rover interiors with its 3-screen setup and minimalistic design. The Velar has moved things up a notch through its technology and tactility that we have not seen on a Land Rover before. The engine, transmission and suspension are all switched between different modes through this 4-position dial over this otherwise Spartan steering wheel. Its gloriously uncluttered spokes falling beautifully to hands. You have a TFT display on the instrument panel. It's clean, it's simple, and most of all, it's classy. Apart from 2 rotary controls, there's no physical buttons for the screens. But by using these circular switches, you can flick through the different menus. Then you have 825 watts sound system that delivers crisp audio performance through 17 speakers. That's amazing. The Range Rover Velar is different from the Discovery and Evoque, which are the much more attainable models, because it doesn't offer the front-wheel drive. It shares much of its mechanical hardware and technological software with that of the Jaguar F-Pace. The ride on the standard steel spring is much more comfortable and smoother than the F-Pace. The engine offers the similar levels of oral delight like the Jag F. However, it's naturally slightly quieter and more poised thanks to its larger body, better sound insulation and hushed-down exhaust system. The 3.0 V6 engine gives you 380 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque, which makes it seriously quick car. It goes from 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds, which is phenomenal for an SUV. However, it is very thirsty for fuel, which is a downside for the Velar. The Velar offers many different safety features, but the most impressive one was the Park Assist, where it helps you park parallel or perpendicular, and it also helps you exit thanks to its numerous sensors. It's expensive, but it is good fortune to feel and look expensive too. It is luxurious and has more off-road capabilities than most of its rivals. It's fitted with as much luxury and technology as your budget can withstand. The Velar could easily become the company's most popular SUV. Depending on your engine selection, it is available in S, SE, R-Dynamic SE and R-Dynamic HSE. The Velar starts off at 200,000 AED, but could easily move more than 400,000 AD depending on the kit that you would want with your Velar. That being said, who said fashion and style comes cheap? Thanks for watching, subscribe and leave your comments below.